is fixing dates? Huh? Okay, thanks. That's Jerry. I'm sorry. Thank you, Jerry. I can see you active. Jerry Lebon is very active on this. Well done. Because there are very many ways to communicate. First of all, sorry, we didn't start on a roll for all move. But basically, we're here to keep our promise. I did mention to you, we'll try to meet you once every week on Wednesday. Maybe this is the last meeting before the start of the, what we call the pilot project, all right? So I'm not saying by next Wednesday I'm not saying that. That's why I'm clarifying you guys. Yeah, it can happen, but may not happen too, because there are few things that I think many of you don't understand, and our leaders are not explaining clearly. And I think many leaders, quote unquote, because all this leadership are just self-assumed rules, and somebody else will say we have a mighty leader and so and so. The leaders are very humble. They know that it takes time. There are a lot of things they cannot by themselves do. But when we get together, we pull the strength of each other. It's not like we are fighting. We are not fighting. We are all in one team. So why we call it with our family members? We are all in one family. Okay, that's what it is. Eventually, it will be a much more happier family because we understand the intentions of everyone. So what I'm clarifying here, our intention is to provide information which otherwise the company provides. Can you imagine, 100,000 people writing to the company? Because that is what we are supposed to do. But the company is not equipped. You will never be equipped, I tell you this. So that's why the role of people like yourself, even the so-called self-proclaimed leaders is good. You feel yourself a leader and you give give directions. You give, but don't hide anything. Don't hide anything. Don't be afraid to tell the truth. I remember when I just talked about, when you buy packages from the advertising company, there is no assurance that the advertising company will watch all the ads. Just like, can you assure me you will watch the 60 ads, 365, days of the year? I can't myself say I can do that. What if I'm not well? What if, on the internet is not there? There are many reasons why we are not able to. People, even our leaders got angry with me. You don't have to say this. I don't understand. I don't believe that you should withhold any information. All right? And I've never said two different things at any one time. All right? So that means today say something, tomorrow say something else. So I've always maintained that. You can check my notes, you can check my posts, okay? But I'm very clear that whatever I say, it will be, for the benefits of everybody else. So really, we are part of your team. We are all one. The only thing is we are organizing ourselves. Like if there is a big crowd in anywhere, we are just crowd organizers. In other words, we have to make sure that everybody knows where we are heading and what to expect. So this whole meeting is to tell you what to expect. Okay, we are not trying to tell you the date. If we have the date, why you need a company? If I can tell you what date to start, there is no need company, right? I still have to go and get them. And the company is not at liberty to share all the information. Why do you need to know who is the owner of the company, all right? So these are all, you think you have the right. Nobody is an employee of the company, all right? We are not being employed by the company, and don't think that you're working 100% for the company only. Never, everything will change, as Mr. Karu was saying. In the next couple of weeks, you will see that you'll be glad that you waited, right? You waited so long. I don't know how long. Not everybody joined us in April. Don't come and get it 1 year. 1 year, what have we done? I can ask you this question. Huh? Have we organized a group of enthusiastic people who are now ready to, bring in large numbers of people to the lifestyle program? When the chances were given to you, what did you do? What do most people did? Unfortunately, we went to see how we can make more money. But the realization has changed, right? You can't put all your eggs in one basket. In other words, just buy as many advertising packs and demanding that these people that you actually thought you bought, you only paid €5 for the what we call personal verification, whereas they paid 20. All right. So they still have to fork out when they make money, the remaining 15. So, and don't take ownership. You know, you paid €5 for that. You'll be happy that if they watch, all the ads that is expected of them, there's no assurance they will watch all the ads. Likewise, the people that you personally, what we call introduce, there is no assurance. But at least you can tell them, and you're only worried about the people in your first level, the people that you sponsored directly, the people that you invited to join, and not necessarily paid for them. Even if you paid for them, there is no way you can demand that. Just like today, our young people of today are much more demanding of their parents. Okay, so parents don't think that they have what they call complete obedience by their children. No, by the age of 10, 15, when they're not. But today, everything is, a lot of information is coming into the hands of most people. So they have become, if not wise, they are very knowledgeable, our young people today. So knowledge is there, fed by development in science and technology, with communication especially. So we need to, what they call, teach people virtues that are important. Be patient, be polite, be kind, be thoughtful. Don't use abrasive words. We are people that there is a choice. Okay, nobody forced you to join Jaalifestyle. I'm very happy that you joined, but you've got to be patient too. All right, this is a big, big adventure. That no ordinary person can take it up. Yeah, so a lot of things have happened during this time, and it's not the greatest of time. Although it's timely in the sense, it came at a time when people are, hard pressed for cash, people lost their jobs, they lost their source of income. This could be the answer. This will be the answer if we do it properly. All right? What's the answer? To put some money in your pocket and help you to improve your lifestyle and get yourself to become financially free. Okay, that is the objective of Jaalifestyle. So just because we are trying to make financially free, don't forget this is also a business. When you select people to come and join you, right? You got to select the right people. Just don't bring people from the crowd outside there and say, look, we're going to give you €1,000 a month, and therefore come and join us. Okay? It doesn't work, because you can't get these people to be motivated or even understand, because many of the understanding, they think this is a place where you can get free money. Free money? No. We can provide a lot of help, but you need to put in effort, all right? You need to be what they call firm in your beliefs. You have to start trusting. Just because you had a nasty experience with another company, don't come with that idea thinking that this company is also going to take you. What, €10? Even if 3 million people pay, you pay €10 each, all right? Out of the 3 million that is supposed to have signed, actually it's about 200 and less than 260 people, still there are people. So what does all this, what do you call, the contest has helped? Do you think the contest has brought in the number of people? What we need today is the fulfillment of the remaining 200 plus, okay? How much is it today, Peru? It's about 258,000 remaining. But at the same time, let me tell you this, while many of you are playing games, we have done something very solid, all right? We already have the numbers that will more than bring down, So in the next 1-2 weeks, the first condition, not 1-2 weeks, next week or so, we will have real people who would have fulfilled that. But yet, out of the 3 million, I think 2 million are coming in from the advertising company. Do you understand that? Because for people who are signing up in the and we don't have contact with them. I don't have contact with the advertising company. members are. They don't communicate with us. But through your lifestyle, we know because there is a what you call agreement, and one of the part of the agreement was initially it was 10 million people that used to come in and do the TV, and because many of our people, thanks to all of you, you know, you have no doubt you have contributed a lot, especially the friends from Asia and Africa, India, Bangladesh, Indonesia, Malaysia, of course, and even countries that you don't see many here, like principally Vietnam, many countries in West Africa, including Nigeria. You are the reason why we have come to this level. So please, if necessary, recognize that you have contributed. So if you just wait a little longer, the wait is worth it, more than worth it. All right. So really, we are very grateful for that. So that's one of the reasons why I tried best to get more information from the company. See, the important thing in life, whatever you do, is to develop the right relationship, meaning healthy relationships with everyone. So I think I have a fairly good relationship with the company officials, and they're able to talk to them. Even they are all doing their part. You know why I say that? Because at the moment, because of the COVID, we don't have all of them working from one office. So many things can be done faster, easily if they all get work from one office. And what some of you assume, they're all working from the London office. London office is real, at 27th floor we have a big office, but there's nobody really, a group of people working there. All our people who we see on the line, on the net, on our website, and all the many helpers and assistants and all we don't see are all working from their own home from different countries. So this is one of the limitations we have. Try applying to a bank account in another country, all right? Try applying anything for that matter, license, whatever, online. You'll be surprised. You think online, especially the online services provided by the government officials in other countries, very efficient. Many times you call somebody, if you have experience dealing with people in the authorities, if you try to call them, rarely you can get an answer. They are not operating like what we call the corporate bodies. They don't have what they call support team. You are lucky if you get an answer. You write an email, it takes a long time before it's done. I'm talking about corporate, what they call government authorities. So because we are a physical company, we are not just an online, what they call website where we are doing business, and many of you may have, we are more than that. By now, if you're not convinced on that, I don't know what else to convince you. You wait, all right? You do something else. Nobody is asking you to drop everything and do this, right? Yes, I know there is a big disadvantage working with your lifestyle today, because for most of us who have been longer with the company, I've done more than a year. I joined this company in November 2019, a long time. And the company was not even called Your Lifestyle then. It was Your Lifestyle, but based in the US. We realized if we work closer to the home, where people needed this. I think Asia, Africa, principally are the countries which needed it most. And this is already proven by you guys, because you realize that message that we gave, that we will definitely help you to become financially free by doing things together. We have to, whatever it takes, don't rock the boat. The boat is already, what do you call, filled. Not filled, we can take a few more million, maybe even 100 or 200 million. But at the moment, for the resources we have, we are limited. It's not that we don't want more people. We want more people. In fact, our plan that I'm going to talk about is a plan to bring more people into the mainstream, that is the Your Lifestyle. We don't want people who we don't know helping us with the advertising. So I am appealing to your, to all of you, to the leaders, to make sure your fellow teammates understand this. Being in your lifestyle is more important than making a lot of money through what we call the advertising program. Yes, you will make money, but we have no control, or rather we have no say. If there is a need by the advertising company, they're not employing them. They just, again, inviting them to earn the possibility. For many people in our parts of the world, 80 euros, that is, if they watch 60 ads per day for 300, what do you call, 30 days, you earn something like 83, all the 60 ads, right? So 83 euros is a lot of money. You know, in Malaysia, it's about 420 ringgit. Who is going to give you that money? In India, it could be a sizable income for most people. What is his income? If anyone who joins the lifestyle program and loves ads, and they only pay 10 euros to do the TV, and they persistently and consistently and religiously watch all the 60 ads, they're taking about 20 minutes or so a day, they can earn 83 euros. All right? And that money is paid to them on a real time. Every ad, every day when they watch ads, that money goes directly to their e-wallet. Now, why am I telling you this? This is real time, it's big money. Nobody is going to give that. But again, you must know it is not your lifestyle. It is not your 10 euros that you pay to do your TV that is giving you the money. It is the advertising company. So we have to, fulfill the requirement of the advertising company. To pay out 1,000 euros per annum, which you have to redeem. In other words, it's not free, it's not given to you. So there is no free lunch, as some people say. You have to work for it. And what is the work? Spend 15 to 20 minutes a day watching this ad. Okay? And is that a big thing? No. Many of us, including me, we will spend a lot of time sleeping, doing all the other things, watch TV, talk to our friends, do nothing, for 20 minutes. But this is a productive 20 minutes. And this is something, if you ask me, you should be thankful that 20 minutes that you're going to spend is going to make your life free. And not only that, by understanding this and inviting people to join you on your first level or directly sponsoring someone, not meaning you pay for them, getting them to pay 10 euros, you can double, triple, or quadruple, or even increase your 83 euros 100 times. And this is what the company has provided. Again, if the money that is possible money that you can make, it's only possible if all the people that you and the people that you have introduced are watching this ad, 60 ads per day, 20 minutes. I use the word 20 minutes. It's easy. 20 minutes is not a big time, if you watch 20 minutes, or you did anything 20 minutes every day, meditated, prayed, whatever, laugh for 20 minutes, laughter therapy, just laugh, like a mad person. That's good for you because that only takes about 20 times 30, it's about 5 hours a month. If that is going to bring you health, what about this? This will remove the problems that most of us have, financial problems, and not being able to put money, bring shelter, and all those things that we like. Or if you have all this, but the money is not enough, your lifestyle comes to aid. And this is not a one-time thing. This is going to be the lifestyle of all. So the only work if you need to do is to build once and earn many times. And that's why we call this a passive income. We set it up in such a way that you work once, not watch the ads. Watching the ads is part of the lifestyle that we have introduced. But see, if you are building the lifestyle thing, you have to build the thing only once. And because you did it with knowledge, with understanding, you just do it once, and for the rest of your life, the system is able to give you a sustainable income. All these are fine. I want you to understand it. Whenever you look at something, don't get frustrated because of that. Just because you have a fine day and then it starts to rain. Is that the end of your day? Is that, things are not happening as fast. You get stuck in a traffic jam. Who do you complain to? All right? You got to weather it out. So right now, I think most of you have been waiting what? In going without fulfilling what is required? No, again, I don't want to stress that. You all know, I believe you all know, your leaders who I believe are very responsible have told you all these things, all right? So just be patient. So this whole thing is to be patient. The time is near. While you guys are talking, a few of us have got together and have invited people who are able to help us out. So I'm coming to that now. That is what I'm talking. This is not a plan of the company. You have asked the company many times, so can we come in for free? And when we make the money, can we pay for the PV and all? Now, through the help of the tech team here, that is becoming a possibility. All right. So it is not about the company itself, but we are self-help groups. We can actually, I'm very happy to announce, due to some wonderful souls, kind souls, who see that it these benefactors saw something, a great plan. A lot of people want to join, but they can't afford 10 euros. I don't think so that really is the truth. Because if you don't go and bring everybody in the street, and tell them we are giving money, if you select the people, anyone, I think in any country, seriously and sincerely can come with 10 euros. I'm not questioning that. So, but if you really can't, our benevolent project, which is a project of the team Alpha, the people who are here, that main team, the tech people. You see the people with the name TAAG, tag? These are members, and from among our group, we have had what you call interesting conversations with people who have a wonderful heart. These are who we call benefactors. They are going to put money to buy what you call vouchers from the company, not one, not two, hundreds of thousands of such vouchers, and we want the vouchers to be given to you, not free, with a business plan, and that's what the Benevolent Project is all about. So I'll take a moment to explain to you. First of all, let me establish what is the purpose of the so-called Benevolent Project. What? To increase the number of people who join Jaalifestyle as lifestylers. What simple explanation? They actually come in sponsored by someone. Sponsored means someone who places them, invited them, and eventually that person goes under the person level 1. All right, that's sponsor. Sometimes people think sponsor means pay for them. So we are actually changing that. So this is important because if we want to benefit from many of the programs Jaalifestyle give for free, and it's given you for free. Everyone who has signed up as a lifestyler, that means they've done the PV, when it was 20 US dollars, way back in July, okay? This is July, we did our KYC, now it's called personal verification. Yeah, I remember. Yeah. I remember I was the first person who's here. Yeah. The personal verification was 20 US dollars. Okay, so then later we found that the provider was not efficient. We changed the provider, and that we go when we seek the help of Nordic people. Right. So and then from what you call 20 US dollars, our currency changed from US to what you call euro. And instead of charging 20 euros, 20 US, we're charging 18 euros, right? And you must understand why 18, right? Because our monthly, what we call subscription model for the lifestyle program is 48. But because people are going to pay 48, 18 euros to start, and initially, a few months, we were only doing, we all were required to pay 18 euros to a baby. Then Mr. Alex, the owner of the company, came in and I introduced him to you. He came and joined us. All right. Then he saw the enthusiasm of the crowd. You see how people, when you see real people, the faces, and how enthusiastic they are, he decided that, and jointly, that we will offer this 10 euros for you to start, and the remaining 8 euros the company will collect when you start making the advertising program. So this was done for several reasons, not to give you a discount, there's no discount there, but to get more people to come in, and also thereby increase the number. There was a point where there were 3 million people short, and what Mr. Alex did? That is when he introduced the so-called advertising package. He said, I will help you. And he went and brought 1,000 people under the advertising company, right? And he paid for it. He paid for the TV for all these 1,000. Not 1,000, sorry, 1 million people. Okay, and so for you to understand, some of you joined just a few months ago. Your leaders may have never told you, and not all the information are clearly mentioned in the website. So I'm telling you this story because I've been with the company from the beginning, and many of you are here actually have. I don't know actually they have told you this the story as it is. I want you to understand we have evolved, right, and how things move. So Mr. Alex then decided that he would create packages from the advertising company. He took an active interest in making sure that we will count down zero, and we put together the number to help you see. That became what you call double-edged sword. Everybody looking at the number and say, why is it not coming down? Only one reason: you're not bringing enough people into the program, either to the advertising company nor to the lifestyle program, right? Still, there is 258,000 people to be sure. That is, this company is not holding facts from you. And because of some people's small mind, and because of the crooked way they look at things, they think the company is hiding. Right? This is the kind of thoughts which really annoys me. We want to help you, and then you accuse the company of hiding facts from you. What do we get? Your 10 euros, you can't even, what you call it, you are now complaining about the company, accusing the company of hiding facts. Why? Why did they start this weekly program when I personally told them this is not going to be effective? Why? Only a handful of you, and mostly from one country, but some of you paid for them so that you will be winners. We found a lot of facts about what's happening in this part of the world. All right? So, actually, we recommended that we stop 2 weeks ago, but yet you see the leaderboard showing you the winners this week, last week, and so on and so forth. People call me and ask me what happened. Are we not getting our presents? They're looking for a few, a shirt, maybe a cap, perhaps for a few of you, an iPad Air, or maybe an iPhone. Is that helping the people bringing the numbers down? They ask me. And in this recipient country, the customs was charging 70% for products, for things like the iPad and so on. 70% custom duty. So, one of the reasons they send it, some people will see it, you ask to pay, they jokingly say that thinking there's a t-shirts. Anyway, to cut the story short, the company then took time to register what we call a business account with FedEx, the courier company, so that they will pay for the custom duty up to 70% in India especially. And I heard some of you have already received it, all right? So 2 weeks, 3 weeks, we have enough tough time. Why would the company give you a 1,000 euro voucher just because you brought, two more than the rest, all right? And there are people who actually want this because there are 1 or 2 people in their team who brought more people. It is not your effort alone, so it's a group effort. So if you ask me personally, the so-called weekly contest, although it looks glamorous for few, it has not achieved that. While you are doing this, our tag team has gone and talked to the manufacturers, and we are now, in these next few days, we will fulfill the remaining, maybe double what we have seen there. Correct? So that is what I want to tell you. So now I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the so-called benevolent project. It is becoming better because it is totally up to the tag team. This is the team that you are part of. Whether you know it or not, this is the team that is hosting this particular Zoom meeting. This is the team that maintains the Telegram website. This is the same team with the effort of wonderful souls from all over the world. We are representing from practically all the country, and we still want more people. But we realize many people are coming with vested interest. All right. So there are reasons why some people have been expelled from this team, mainly for 2 or 3 reasons. I'll tell you this. There's nothing what we call. We can say the most. We are giving SOPs. So one of the things is you don't talk bad about the company. You don't say things that is annoying, insidious. That means you're there. The company recognizes you, all right? But you go and create confusion by saying this company is not going there, this company is probably a fake. Someone said that this is probably the best MLM company, if not the other, worst books, these kind of things from people that we know of. So that is one reason we get out of our team alpha, right? Another reason, you create disunity. You pitch people from one team to another. You create confusion. You say wrong things. That's another reason. The third reason why some people have been removed, right, is nobody stops you from doing something else. This is a free word, right? We are not an MLM company which says if we caught you doing promoting anything, we will expel you. There was never such a thing here in Jaalifestyle. But you, being a member of our team, not only that, you come to our group and promote your program in Jaalifestyle. Worse still, if some of these admin members or tag team members promote it in their own tag team. What if somebody promoted this, the other company's project with me, giving me special offer to join them? Such people, there's no excuse. You use them. So again, let me say very correct terms. Yes, you can join whatever team you like, but you need to understand this. Don't come and promote this to our own members. Don't create confusion. Don't say things to recruit people into your other business here by bad mouthing the company. So this is important. We have to keep our unity. We don't want elements there who's coming to create confusion or bring negative things about what they think the company is all about. What is your contribution? If you can contribute to it, So I really give my hat to the remaining members of our tag team, Team Alpha Admin Group. That's what it is, TAAG. These tag team members have spawned a few other programs, an academy to help the company to train our people. In AGF, AGF stands for Alpha Task Force. Alpha Task Force. A group of volunteers from our tag members who are helping the company to solve the problems, technical problems. They bought products, the products were not delivered. All those problems which are supposed to be handled by the support company. So, for now, I require full help from you. Be patient, pray for the company. And I believe in prayers, I believe in God, I believe in Allah and a powerful force out there, call it universe, whatever. Because, it is inspiration that we receive from our holy books and our spiritual teachings that we have set up this company. This company from the day one was set up to help people, not to collect money from you and run away. Why can't some of these people can understand? Because they have been exposed to such, or they have been involved in such. So that's why their mind goes to that way. I tell you, if you have been a sincere seeker and a looker and an investigator of all the companies out there, you will find a change and a difference in your lifestyle. So that's why I'm appealing to you guys. Really, if you find yourself carried away by such negative thoughts, talk to your leaders, talk to the people, and ask yourself, why is the company doing all of this for you? Even without you spending, any cent, even if you have not done your personal verification, the company has given out thousands of shares, future shares, and these shares will eventually become yours for keeping. The company will give you a certificate. Now, for those of you who have joined the company and brought in a number of people, go and look at your custom pay, accounts pay. You will see a few thousand, and I know a few leaders there, they have 1-2 million euros worth of shares. Yes, they did more than the rest, but many of them did it with selfish reasons. Okay, so we know who you are, doesn't matter. But the company, what I'm trying to tell you here, has given you Lots of things for free. Okay, you still want the company to pay for you? We can, not the company alone, but with the help of tech, we can actually make that possible. So I'm coming to what I want to finish up with. We're almost 50 minutes. So what I want to tell you very briefly, and this has not been implemented because we take another week before we have the vouchers ready for us. So what I talked about a week ago, this is even better. You will notice it, so it's even better. But we ask you to be part of the team to help encourage more people to join lifestyle program, more people to can go through the PD. So the entire shift is to shift away from dependence on the advertising banks, advertisers, people that are placed under you, is to get more people to talk to people and also sponsor them. So on your behalf, sponsor them here means pay for the PD. So I will say very briefly, last week when I talked about it, we call it the benefactor program, but it's actually a benevolent program. You know the word benevolent? Because some people, benefactors, who have the ability, the money, for example, to help others, right? So the project is a benevolent project because it goes for the benefits of the members or potential members or future members who, for very reason, may not be at the 10 years to join. So this project is, the objective is to get more people to join this, even when they don't have money, but they have right intention. So it is leaders like you out there to pick these people to qualify initially. So the leaders or who we call the three parties involved. One is the benefactors. You don't have to know who they are. They are real people, and you will see the effects of their hearts very soon. Two, the benefactors cannot go and look for people. So they are giving a fair share to another group of people who we are going to call as sponsors or as introducers. These are the people who help to find new potential lifestyle members who are ready to join. So the benefactor is through the help of the so-called introducers or sponsors, if you like to call them, and the people they are going to bring in. Okay, on behalf of the benevolent project, these are the sponsors, the benevolent sponsors. So three people. This is a win-win-win, what we call proposal for all this for all the three parties involved. Again, the benefactor is also benefiting. Right? No businessman will do something if there is no financial gain. We have not set up a ashram. What do you call that? We give you free to the business. Charity is the word. Okay, ashram is closest to that. But they control people. Ashram, they control people. We don't control anybody. Yeah, right? We give you freedom. So those are the people, and we need the help of leaders. In fact, we need the help of everyone. So this new revised program is this. If anyone can be, any one of you can become the so-called introducer. Okay? If you can bring 10 people, I just use the word, 10 people, right? The manufacturers will pay for the PB for all the 10. Out of the 10, there will be modifications to this. This is the initial plan. The manufacturer will give 3 of them to be placed under you, and they will pay. The benefactor will pay for the PB of them. Follow me? So the sponsors who are coming in, what is expected of them? When the advertising program starts in a couple of weeks. All right, when I say couple of weeks, don't say 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It can be faster, it can be later. There are a lot of other conditions. So the sponsors brought in by the introducers, their PBs is paid by the benefactor. The benefactor, yeah. So the condition for the giving of the 10 euros for them to do the PB is for us to get more people into this, what we call lifestyle program. Lifestyle program is the best because the money that you're going to make in your lifestyle program is beyond compare with what you make with the 10 euros. So when I say 10, if the introducer brings 10, 3 the benefactor pays for all the 10 people's. 3 of them will go with the introducer, okay, under team level 1, if you say that. The others will be given to the benefactor who has lots of team by themselves. It's up to the benefactor how it's placed. So you don't have to worry. So it is 30-70. 30-70. If you bring 1,000 people as an introducer, all right, you will get how many? 300, and the rest goes to the benefactor. You say, okay? So this is the responsibility of the introducer. Anyone can introduce. The minimum is 10. But again, to make it easy, I'm appealing to the leaders here. You can work as a team. You can collate all of these. The minimum is 10. You can bring all of these. Organize yourself. You can even bring 100,000 people in your team. But you know who contributed the 100,000 people. So what is the game plan here? If you have 100,000 people, how much that your team gains? 100,000. Sorry? 30,000. Thank you, Boduridin. I always depend on you for the numbers. Okay, 30,000. That will change the fortune of these people. So if we work as a team, you and the team are going together. So it's up to the leaders. We are not telling you. The entire program will be controlled by the company. The companies agreed to this. Now, what is the responsibility of the third party? And the third party is the sponsoree. SPONSOREE. It's a real English word, right? A sponsor brings in a people, that person benefits, and that is a sponsoree. So hundreds of thousands, maybe in the first round, we'll have 300 to 500,000 sponsoree coming into this. This cannot happen without the cooperation of the 3 parties involved. All right. Of course, the benefactors, the introducers, and of course the sponsoree. Now, what is the requirements for the sponsoree? The sponsoree, because they get sponsored, they get paid for as one thing. They must also contribute at least one more people due to their coming in. So when the advertising program starts, the company is going to deduct from them €8 to complete their own personal TV if they're coming to this or the earlier program, but they will also pay another €10. So in short, the company will deduct €20 for them. So what happens? Okay, that will go into a special fund under the aegis of the benefactor. So if he brought in 500,000, or let's say 100,000 people to this program, next round, when this advertising program starts, the sponsors are paying €20 because they want to contribute. Somebody brought them. So why not, if they are making €80, if they themselves want, why not contribute another €10? So they pay for one other person, and the one other person need not come under them. It will be taken to the pool. So the next time around, the numbers will double, and then this can be continued forever. This is what makes this program attractive. So it requires the cooperation of the benefactors, the introducers. The introducer need not be one person. It could be a team of people, and the sharing is always 30-70. Make it simple. And the sponsorees themselves, when they get paid, the advertising program, they will, instead of just paying €10 back, they will pay €20. That will have to bring someone else and join as a sponsoree. So this way, more and more people will join the lifestyle program. And you can do the same for yourself. And this has brought a kind of a spirit where I see now leaders spending their own money to buy premium PVs, lifestyle PVs, and giving it away free. Because they know this is what I've always been talking about, pay it forward. That means you become a benefactor of a kind yourself. So this is the goodwill that we are trying to bring. So the company is there because the company, from the benefactor's initial injection of money, first introduces a number of, I'm not going to tell you how many PVs they are going to bring in, but there will be a few 100,000. That few 100,000 will be used for the benevolent project. 30-70 introducers get 30 and 30-70 and whatever numbers. So if we bring 10, easy to. That means anyone who have 10 people can benefit from this. So they'll have 3 people placed under them. And the sponsor is the people that they bring in and place in under whichever person. Responsibility is when they pay not 10 but pay 20. So they can help to increase the number of people coming. So what is the advantage of we helping more and more people come into the lifestyle program? These are real people known to you, the introducers and the others. These are people from our own background, okay, from our own country or another country, doesn't matter. This is a global program, okay? So leaders can make use of this. This is it's going to be a sustainable program. And as we go on, every cycle we recycle it, all right? The numbers will increase automatically. And these will attract more, benefactors to come in. So this is real. The company is willing to help. So there is a big task at hand. Who is going to register them? And this is one of the reasons why we are looking into how the company can help. And we are also getting volunteers. We will be getting volunteers. All this will be made known. So the basis of this benevolent project I've just mentioned to you, this will change the fortunes of your lifestyle. So why is it important to have more people coming in? If you want your share price to, value to increase, after the company has become public listed, the shares are given, the future shares are converted to real shares, and you are going to be owners of the shares. The value of the shares will go up, all right? Of course, when the shares at the current whatever, what's the value of the shares now, Karun?
Yeah, last time I said it's 83.
Yeah. It will drop, yeah? It's 83. Yeah, it's 83. When we remove the shares of all those people who have joined but they did not, and shares were given to them, those days, even now, if you, not now, but those days when you join, you are given 50 euros worth of shares. If you bring in people, you are given more shares. So what is important is the shares given to someone who have not done their PV will eventually be removed. But the benevolent project is going to help them. The pilot project that we are going to introduce in a couple of weeks is going to help them. They know this company is real. And if you have brought such people, the benevolent project can also help them. All right? So whatever it is, if they have signed up under you, they have not, you can use the benevolent project to help you do that. So one is when the share prices go up, and all of you will become millionaires. All right? And then more and more people will come in. With the large numbers coming in, we can sign up many other programs. You know, this is what Jaalifestyle is known for. We have people in the team, the company's team, who are able to do contracts with other business opportunities are available, and each one of these business opportunity that will come in the future can be as soon as the next couple of months, can also bring you additional income. And additional income means everyone in your team, including yourself, will benefit. So there is a very, very strong possibilities that we can create many, many millionaires among us. So this is all the work of some selfless people who think for everybody, you know, and I like to attribute to the benefactors whom we, through the grace of God, we have been able to discover. And more people are joining the list of benefactors. That means the fund that we are generating from next week onwards is going to increase. And more people, you know, can come and join the team. Of course, anybody can come in. The 10 euros will be still available. If anyone don't have that kind of belief or trust, we are going to help them. So it is important for you to understand. It's a fantastic program. I think I have more or less explained to you the main points. There are many key players, the benefactors, the introducers, the introducee, and of course the company. And tag team as a whole, we are organizing it. All right. So I think I've finished, Mr. Karu, an hour. So we have another half an hour for questions, which will come through the way of the team. Okay, we'll take questions regarding this. So other things like you asked me when is it going to start, your guess is good as mine, but it won't be too long. I'm talking about that. I'm not very much interested in the start of the so-called pilot project. I want the real thing, but because pilot project we can start earlier, it will be so, and within a week or so, we can, when all the other systems say go, we are able to actually start the advertising program when we switch on the real cash, and you can actually start making money. All right. Just to remind you, it is not just the numbers that need to come in. More important is the company must complete all their what you call goal of, first of all, finding the right bank, which we have found, or banks that can pay our members their so-called bonuses, through bank. And we also are talking to several parties, banks and others, who will be able to give us what we call prepaid cards, because there are a lot of members who don't have accounts, a bank account. We are looking into prepaid cards, and there is very good progress. So that's why, because we don't have a definitive date, that's the reason why we have not been able to give you a newsletter. And this is what I received from the company. A newsletter is forthcoming. The newsletter will carry a lot of news. I don't know exactly what it will be, but it is to show that things are moving faster and to get ready. All right. So that's it for tonight. I know I open up a lot of points for you to get clarification. The people who you can ask besides me are also the people in that team. Those people we see with the word tag. Mr. Karu is one of them. Well, all of us, all those admin members of Team Alpha are the people who are knowledgeable. I hope so. I've been talking to them. Company at this moment, they may not have full information because this is an initiative of Team Alpha. All right. So thanks to Team Alpha, what the company cannot do, we can actually bring in people for free and get them into the spirit of creating, a bigger and bigger team. So I hope that is clear. I'm sorry if what I've said has caused a little bit confusion. So we'll have question time, half an hour. Arun?
Okay, Sri, are you reading the questions? Okay.
Okay. So question number 1. Why not still newsletter is released?
Already answered the question. Next question.
Why not yet? Any clarification on benefactor? Answered already. It's already been a year. People are with patience. We should appreciate.
Okay. Hold on that. A year? Did the guy join earlier than me? Okay. I know it looks like a year. I'm not angry with you. I sympathize with you. But the person that you should, when you point a finger at somebody else, look at 3 fingers pointing back to you, right? The 3 fingers. Ask yourself, who is the one responsible for not making these things happen earlier? You could have done it in July. I will not say more about it. Next one.
In the second month of ad income, when 48 euro gets deducted from ad income. Hold on, please. Let me see.
No, 48 euros has nothing to do with it.
Manoj, okay.
He's breathing deeply there.
No, driving, I suppose.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay, let's take it again. All right. The 48 euros is for what do you call the next month's sponsor.
Activation or
subscription.
Subscription as well.
And it's not coming from the advertising program. Sorry, the first 30 euros to activate your lifestyle program comes there only one time. Subsequently, if you have not built your network, you have to cough out money from your pocket, and we are not taking it from your lifestyle advertising program income. To take it again, the first time 30 euros when you are making money, the first month in your advertising program, either direct or as well as your indirect, or what we call your referral, 30 euros will go to activate your lifestyle. But if you understood what you were telling, if you didn't build a team, it's not going to help you immediately. All right. So you got to build a team, and that is something I want to focus on. And our our what do you call benevolent program and all are designed to do that. Help you to build a sizable team. If you can bring 10, and you get 3, and you can bring 10 many times. So you can build 3 to 6 and all without you paying any money. All you got to do is to talk to people, bring them to meetings, not necessarily this meeting, because it's too big of a group. We cannot answer all the questions. And leaders in a tag team are also having daily meetings. I know some of our leaders in India are having 5, 6, 7, 8 meetings a day. I don't know how they do it. I cannot. Okay, I'm more interested in working with the benefactors, because one hit we have 300,000. Not for a year we are having that kind of thing. Okay, go on. Next question.
Okay, next question. Why only Arun sir meets with the leader of the company, and why not the top leaders of the countries like Indonesia, Nigeria, Bangladesh, India?
Excuse me. Ask the company directors. I have already connected them with the company people. All right, but theirs is a different agenda. So yeah, okay. I have the privilege, all right, but I've also extended it. We have regularly a team from a team from the technical department, as well as our support, also working with our members, all right? The leaders, okay, not the self-proclaimed leaders, the leaders that Team Alpha has recognized. And there are many among you are our team members. We are happy to bring in more people, and we are also giving you a test. If you fail the test, you cannot become a tech member. Karu may talk about it a little bit afterwards. So yes, but it's not. We don't want to disturb the company. You're not setting up a union on behalf of the what do you call leaders. So if you have that kind of feeling, I know this comes from networkers. They want to be the center of everything. Yes, you will. I have a proposal to the company that eventually we'll have a team of people who are going to work hand in hand with the company. Each country will have a team. So you could be there, all right? All with the spirit of helping people to understand the company thing, all right? It's not a glory. Again, if you are interested in the VIP program and all this, we have given you many chances. You didn't take it, all right? Yeah. So there's nobody else. But VIP will still be available. Make the money, you can buy the VIP. Create at least 20,000 people in your lifestylers, people who are into the lifestyle program. We can actually build a club for you, a yacht club for you in your own city. 20,000 active lifestyle members, because that club will support VIPs as well. Go ahead.
Next question is, so when will the magazines will be available for us?
A magazine which is open to everybody, you know that, is going to be available anytime with the launch of the pilot project. That's what I was told, all right? So don't tell me again. This is one of the reasons talking to like children, you said last time that thing will come. No, listen, there are so many odds there, all right? Everything will, as Mr. Karu introduced, will change. The moment the pilot project starts, the moment the advertising program starts, you all will be too busy learning how to bring more people into the program. And anyone who joins you at that point of time are going to see money from the day one itself. All right? Okay. Next question.
Okay. For those who has bought ADV package and have sponsorship, has the ad partner already placed people under us?
Thank you.
Or?
Yeah. No. I don't know, because I'm not talking to the ad people. Okay, I only talk to Jaalifestyle people, and they will find out. All right. Of course they will do. All right. You again is coming from a set of what you call beliefs that it may not happen. This is the reason why the fear is your worst enemy. Doubt is another enemy of yours. As long as you give entertainment to them. For those people, I can name a few people here from India and elsewhere. They don't never ask this question. They say, sir, I can bring 100,000 people in for for benevolent project, they never ask question about all these things. I bought so many packages. They know it's going to happen. So keep yourself busy. Get more people to join us in the lifestyle program. You please be like, realize there are good people everywhere, like yourself, and they will make things happen. Don't doubt. The doubters are always the losers. You don't go into a relationship fearing that the spouse, is having an affair or it's not fulfilling your duties. All right? So you got to have faith, man. You have to have trust. As I always say, faith can be scientifically broken down into 3 elements. You need the desire to succeed. You need the belief the other party will fulfill their part of the agreement, and you will fulfill the other part of the other agreement, your own part. But you must also have expectancy that these are going to be fulfilled. When it comes, you are able to recognize it and embrace it. And that is faith. If you don't have, people with less faith are the people who have doubts and ask questions like this. So ask yourself, how can I increase my faith in the company? How can I increase the trust in the company? All right? Well, if you don't have trust, don't waste your 10 euros and don't even think of coming into this program free. Yes, now it's possible, not because of the company, but because there are people here in tag team who realize that we can help our brothers and sisters. Doesn't matter where they come from, doesn't matter what their background, we sincerely want to help them. And we also ensuring that they will contribute a little bit. That's why instead of asking the sponsee to pay back the 10 euros that the benefactor gave, but to give it double so that somebody else somewhere else will also get help. So this needs heart, my friend. Always listen to your heart. And this company is all about heart. It's not about money. Money comes when you have heart. All right. Next one.
Okay, next one. I'm from Malaysia. Just would like to know which leader in Malaysia have a direct access to your lifestyle, up-to-date information, so that we can update with real information.
Why you need direct information? You're getting it, my friend. If you still don't recognize, I tell you, I don't know where you are. All right, no problem. Okay. Why Malaysia? The whole world should benefit. Why Malaysia only? Don't think so. What you call limited. We want to help everybody in the world. We are especially helping our brothers and sisters from Africa. Our benevolent project will help in the countries where there are some numbers, but more people are able to come because sincerely they are having more challenges than many of us in Malaysia, in Indonesia, and even in India. Okay, so we go, a benevolent project is, as the word benevolent, is set up to help people who want to join a great program, but they need to be helped.
Okay.
That's all.
I think from Malaysia, he can also write to Mr. Karu.
Yeah, I think, Karu is the best person connected to the company. So is Sri. So is a few other people. Me too. I also have. Thank you. Next one. Oh, by the way, Malaysian friends, we are going to have a special English session for Malaysians. We want to make sure that the benevolent project benefits us. It is some kind hearts from Malaysia, principally, able to make this possible. So we want Malaysia to benefit, Malaysia to be number one. Because I'm also Malaysian, so if you don't know, but of course, our love is for everybody else. We are one big family worldwide. Malaysia is good because that is our kampung. That's our village where we come from. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I think Mr. Karu can extend that invitation only to Malaysians.
Yeah, later when we have plans to do a weekly Malaysian meeting. We also have it in Bahasa, in Tamil also. The only guys we don't have is the Chinese. No, that also we have, but some of them are getting distracted.
And after the meeting, after this Q&A, Mr. Karu can give a brief reasons why we have regional channels as well.
Yeah, if Karu has a time, he'll do that. Let's answer the main questions first.
Yeah, because everyone is everywhere.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Have you
What will
finished?
what will be the policy of income tax deduction? And is there any provisions to provide Form 16 or income certificate from company?
No, you're not working for the company. You're not an employee. You're an independent contractor with the company, an associate who by doing some of the things that the company asks you. So it is your duty and your responsibility to make sure that you pay tax wherever you hold your money, right? If the money comes into your country, you are responsible. So I think the best person you should talk if you are planning to make money, all right, make sure you consult a tax accountant and set up a company. You know, this is the kind of confidence I want to create. You know, you must think like a business person. Don't think like an employee. The question is coming from an employee mindset. And we are not employee, and it's very clear. You are an entrepreneur, and we have the best entrepreneurship that we can provide. The money that you make is not all about your lifestyle. It's about using that money to develop other things by yourself. The money could be the seed money for you to start a program that you always wanted. So your lifestyle helps you to fund your project. We are more like what I would say crowdfunding. Yes, that's what we are. We are a crowdfunding company. You make money, you use the money as how it fits you. You can have a pet project. That is more the reason why you want to do your lifestyle. Because every other means fail to raise money. One of the main reasons many ideas cannot take off is people don't have money. With the help of your lifestyle coming in the guise of a crowdfunding company. You all know about crowdfunding? Go and find out. Okay, many of your leaders know about it. Here, this crowdfunding is your to control. There nobody you don't have to pay a share to somebody else. It's you must have a project for that. Whether it's a business project or a social project or any other project, you need money. Come use the programs given by your lifestyle to make that kind of money. So when you get yourself involved in this, you can get a lot of tax relief. And that's why I ask you to talk to your tax accountant, talk to a legal person, go and talk to your tax office people, and it's your responsibility, whichever country you are. We are getting our country managers or country directors to get more information, and we're also getting them to get them more to be compliant with all the requirements of the company. In some countries, I think it's Bangladesh, if I'm not mistaken, thanks to Ms. Satya Rahman, we are planning to even deduct tax and pay to the government. So it's the effort by the leaders, but not by the company. All right. So your country director will do that. All right. So that is in some countries they are starting it off, but paying your income tax is always your responsibility, whether you are as an individual or you are as a company. And many of us are asked to, you can actually set up a company, convert your account into a company account. All right. So instead of the money going into your personal account, bank account, you can go into your company account. Thank you.
Okay, next is a request. Please put registered persons as date joining wise and not just alphabetical order. That means it's my team. You know, in the my team column, date joined. Or
which my team?
Registered persons as date joining wise, not alphabetical.
Okay, write to the support.
Yeah.
Okay. You're still supposed to write to the support, and we can also help to educate them. A good suggestion. All right.
Okay, hi. Put my advice for crypto quantity shows on website user panel. At this time, it shows only amount and rate of the day when allocate. Okay.
Okay.
For all this is
Okay, crypto is an interesting thing. At the moment, we are not paying much attention, but the company is giving away crypto coins to people who are active. What do I mean by that? Who bought packages, lifestyle packages, and enroll more people into the system. I believe the crypto will be helped by our benevolent project. Okay, so the company, besides introducing it, has not done clearly, but in the months ahead, after becoming public listed, that will be of interest because that's an attraction to come in and join us. You know, you can bring a lot of people who understand crypto. And if you understand crypto, and many experts who have looked at our system, there are some of our members can tell you that we will be the number one. We can beat BTC, right? We can beat. I didn't say that, but those people have, those who are experts in this, or they claim to be experts, they tell me that the way we are setting it up, we can become. You know, remember, this is something, you know, we are doing many of the things we are doing that many people don't understand the implication. So, as a positive thinker and a person who thinks possible, I think we have a great future in our Yakon. Right? So I can't say much there.
Yes, sir, it's possible.
Thank you, Alok. Yeah. You want to say something about it?
Yeah. See, this is a project. We are starting with 3 million people in tandem. And when Bitcoin started, they hardly had any people supporting that. Sooner or later, in the due course of time, it gained that kind of a value.
Yes, sir.
But just come to think about this thing. We, at the start point, we are starting with 3 million.
Yeah. I must correct you there, my friend. It's not 3 million because most of
more than that. Yeah.
1 million. I'm talking about Jaalifestyle members is about 1 million. But that is a fantastic start. 1 million and the number, because the people who came into the advertising company don't get crypto, they don't get
Correct,
shares now. Okay, 1 million.
Right.
Yeah,
correct. Yeah. So 1 million is definitely a substantial and very handsome amount to start with.
Yes.
And the value it can gain, whosoever is little bit knowledge of crypto, can definitely we have a chance to beat ETH, Ethereum, or maybe reach up to BTC.
Yeah, we have a fantastic team, and we will be introducing the team. You know, many of us have got a couple of thousand what you call coins or values in coins, right? Again, the way to enjoy this at the moment is still available. Both what you call future shares and the crypto what you call coins are still available for those who are active. So let me again stress it. Only when you build your lifestyle team. So you've got to change all your focus instead of, although it is still available, what I'm talking about, the advertising back, but you should be now focusing back because there are lots of value there. Remember I talked about values? Crypto is one of the things. Shares is one of the things. All right? A lot of people wanted to come and do a project with us because we have numbers. All right? The numbers is also our problem. Why? Because there is no bank out there who's able to do 1 million transactions. You know, so this has been our challenge, real challenge. But wherever there is a challenge, there is a solution. And the company, being a solution-oriented company, that is in our tagline, we will find a solution. But it needs real time, especially now because of the COVID situation. I want you to understand, there's no enemy here. All of us are working together. But when you realize, when you work as a team, the speed of their team is as fast as the slowest one. And that is what I call Ubuntu. All right? If you don't know what is Ubuntu, go and check your Google, UBUNTU. Okay? Or ask somebody from Africa, they will tell you more. Not all of them know it themselves. So we are practicing Ubuntu. We will, everybody will achieve. That is the point I'm trying to make from the beginning. When we hold our hands and be patient, the ones who are raring to go, make sure you hold the hands of those who are slow, get them to understand, get them to speed up, we'll move. Thank you. Next question.
Hold on.
Next up.
Yeah, trying to look for Manoj put up his hands.
Yeah. Yeah, Manoj has some information on that. I remember you talking.
Yeah. Manoj? Yeah, okay.
He's muted.
Yeah, trying to unmute.
Yeah, okay, I'm
okay.
unmuted. Yeah. What would you like me to speak about? Crypto or what?
Yeah, crypto. What do
Crypto
you think
and
about
a bit of the bank.
Yeah.
Banking, yeah. Actually, when you see, I am based in the Middle East, but when you talk about banks,
Yeah. Good.
is there an issue? Yeah, when we talk about banks, even the biggest bank in the Middle East is handling only 250 to 300,000 transactions in a month. And when we come up with 1 million people who are going to do this transaction on a daily basis, the bank itself will not agree to do so many transactions, and they will obviously the system will crash because the bandwidth available or the backend system which is supporting the number of transactions has a limit. So that is why it is not easy to find a bank which can do all this transaction in real time for everybody. So that is why the company has to look at multiple options. Really huge banks which has got a huge network worldwide. That's when they can cater to the worldwide network that Jaalifestyle has as a member base. So that is one of the reasons of the banking issue. Thank you.
Thank you, Manoj. You want to say something about I think you are the one who told me about the coin.
Yeah, crypto, when you say like, normally if you see, there are many companies who come with new coins and they do a system of airdrop. Airdropping is just basically giving it to random people at free of cost. Now, that is to build a base of people who are holding that particular currency and then doing transactions on it. But here, Jaalifestyle is doing a reverse procedure. They already have a community to whom they are giving it as a gift right now. So the value, so the people circulating this particular crypto will be minimum 1 million immediately now, the day it is launched. So pairing it with any other crypto to launch into the market and bring it into the mainstream will be a cakewalk for Jaalifestyle. Unlike Bitcoin or Ethereum, whenever you say Bitcoin, when it started, you could get uh, a few, like 20 to 30 coins for $1. But now, one Bitcoin is worth 60,000 almost. But Bitcoin did not have 1 million people to support, to circulate when it started. So that is the difference. And now people are more aware about crypto. So this gaining its value is going to be very short time. It will gain a huge value. That is what is the advantage of Ya coins right now. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Manoj. Okay, so you get the idea, right? We have a lot of things. You'll be surprised of the new possibilities. I don't want to, let's start the advertising programs. Let's start the thing. So we need patience from you, belief, and trust, and this will be delivered to you. All right, it's just a matter of time.
Sir, just a minute. I want to answer this guy Dinqui, Dinqui. He is chatting in the thing, writing rubbish. All right, he says we are not going to start the program. I think kick him out first, and then I think Sri, can you please shut the chat? You don't need, because they're asking the same questions. When are we starting ad program? When are we starting? And we don't need to answer them.
Okay.
Answer is already given. Please close the chat. We don't need to chat.
Okay, chat is closed. What? DIN?
QUI.
Yeah.
Dinky.
Dinky.
Wherever it's from, I don't know. Okay,
Okay, Dinky. Next time when you come, Dinky, okay, you know.
This is my proposal for next week. We are going to have one. We are not allowing everybody. We are only allowing the people who name themselves.
Yeah.
Correctly.
We'll have the waiting room.
Yeah. The waiting room.
And we'll see whether this.
They are not serious because I think this is you want the company to do everything for you, but you can't even do something that we ask, and we are your friends. We are not the company, we are your friends. We are together with you, right? And this is a simple request, right? If you are elements, okay, and there are people here who are sending these links to everybody. Why? Why are you sending these links to everybody else? Bring it to the people who can contribute, who will take this and make sure that people make an understanding, right? So this is the last time we are going to allow anyone who has put any name, right? It doesn't matter where you come from, and we will never allow you to have a blue hands again. It's impossible, especially, All right. So that's the reason why.
And even some are suggesting we should increase the Zoom capacity.
Yeah.
I don't know for what.
No, we are not going to do that. You know why? If you are, our objective is one thing, not this Zoom thing. This is not celebrating. To be effective, you have to have small groups. You got to decentralize. All right. So even eventually, many of these things will be just a place to give you information. Eventually, we'll have live shows run by the company through our social media, question and answer time. All right. But we don't have enough manpower now. But all these are in the making. We don't have to be tolerant to everybody who don't show respect to the ground rules. Thank you, Mr. Tarun. Anything else?
Well, the time now is 10:37. So
Okay.
if there are no pressing questions, I think we should.
Okay. So those of you, I think Mr. Karu and his team are handling the Jala. Jala is Jaalifestyle International Team Alpha. Jalita. Okay, Jala is something else. All right, thank you very much. Okay, so all your questions will be answered. Be patient. Don't expect answers, it to be coming in a different way. When we don't have a date to give you, we can't give. Who you think, we are? We are trying to be as responsible as possible. So if you are in with us, why we need to take flack from all of you? We are your friends. We are not, your rivals. So if you are trying to be funny with your own team elsewhere. Yeah. And don't spoil the soup for everybody else just because you, whatever reasons, there are many trigger happy people. I'll shoot you down if you don't bring all your points. Anyway, that's a different story.
Actually, they are not business minded. If they are business minded, they will be waiting patiently. Yeah, we have all been waiting.
Yeah.
Why? Because we want it to happen correctly. We need a very strong system.
Be a farmer instead.
Yeah. So on the crypto part, crypto and shares part, it's just that the listing on which exchange for which trading, all this will come later.
Yeah,
it's not a question. Don't worry. It will come in the newsletter. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I think Mr. Karu is very conscious about time. It's important.
Yes. Yeah, we have another meeting, remember?
Yeah, we have another meeting. Karu, maybe not. I've already sent all the information.
Okay.
Required. All right. I'll send you a copy to you as well.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Let's take it as a roundup.
Sorry, Mr. Arun, but before you round it up, Mr. Karu can give the reason why there's regional channels that we have come up with.
No, I've just mentioned that why it's not effective. Let's go. Try to take 10,000 people into this. The next possible upgrade, 10,000. You know how much is that? You go and tell me how much it is to pay for it for one day. You can set,
Not the Zoom, not the Zoom capacity. We're talking about our Jalita. Jalita has a branch out for regional channels, 5 regional channels.
Yeah, that's fine. You can do
and
all
we
of
would
that.
like to have Malaysians in Malaysia, Brunei, Singaporeans in the Malaysian channel.
Yeah.
And like the rest of the channel, they have their own regional chats.
No, I also need an international presence because if you are very regional, this is what the world is becoming. Trying to become regional, trying to become national. We want to open up to become a world program. That's why the international team is there. But because of language and other issues, it's okay to have internet. Okay, for team leaders to have this. It need not be a branch of tech. Okay? If it's a branch of tech, it has to have international people there, so they are aware of it. Okay, we can talk about this later in our tech meetings.
Okay.
Okay. Are there if there are no other questions that we can answer, we call it a day. I will endeavor to come again next Wednesday. Before then, I'm sure you will have a lot more information, updates, possibly dates, updates and dates. That's what you're looking for. I sincerely wish that would be, it'd be great, isn't it? Come back, tell you, April the 3rd, we will have, not April the 1st, huh? You know why not April the 1st?
April Fool.
All right. So, yeah, you must have some sense of humor as well. So, we are there. What does it matter? You're going to make all the money. All right. There are many other questions that are raised. Unfortunately, we don't have the time to answer, but you'll find the answers everywhere. But I'm also afraid to write in tag because leaders are getting very sensitive. All right. I only speak the truth, because my mother told me, you tell the truth, you tell it once. Just, you don't have to change your story. So I'm maintaining that, although my mother is gone for almost a decade ago. So, friends, when we are truthful, honest, all right, there are advantages too, all right? We don't want to attract or distract people. We don't want to attract the wrong elements. You tell it as it is. As Sri pointed out, this is a business fraternity. This is a fraternity which has some elements of social. In other words, you want to help people all over the world. It's not totally business, but it's also social in nature. I enjoy talking to the few entrepreneurs because they don't think about themselves. When they think of the others, theirs will automatically, they can see how much they make. As they say, if you help enough people to achieve what they want in life, your dreams will be achieved. I don't know how to say it clearer than that. This is a belief system. No, it's a law. It's a spiritual law. Help others. You will be thankful you did. The joy of setting something which will bring, the affairs of the world. It will bring solutions to the people at large. And one of the biggest solutions we have is we can get them to make some money to take care of their daily needs. And eventually, when they understand this program and they follow the rules and regulations, we have to do it. It's just like we are creating a system, a wealth creation system. Unique, not different. You don't have to compare. You don't have to bring your whole baggage and judge their lifestyle in its way, right? If you can't stand this kind of weight, go and do something else, but don't bring it here. Don't and wait, do something else. Why you have to, put all your cards if you want to, But I've decided to put all my cards in their lifestyle. Not only that, I want to make sure my team here is also wanting to make sure your lifestyle will deliver on their promises. All right. So that's why our tag team is here. We will continue helping everyone. We continue bringing in new programs and getting the company to participate with us. Okay, so the Benevolent Project will eventually become a program supported by the with the company. Without the company supporting, we can't implement it. So remember that, right? So that's it for now. Karun, anything else? I always give you the chance. You are the organizer of this thing individually.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Arun, and thank you very much to my tech team and to everyone who participated. Well, if there have been some hot moments, please excuse us because these are things that we face even in the main group. People come and ask the same questions over and over again, and we say it nicely, and yet they come and ask. So, sometimes we too run out of patience. So, let's make ourselves happy by supporting each other. All right. You know that all of us here are not the company people. We are just like you and I. It could have been you, Instead of me, you could have been sitting here probably answering the same question. So just understand us. We're trying our best to help each other because we want all of you. We want all of us to succeed. We want all of us to be overcome our financial problems. That's all our interest. There's nothing. We're not getting extra cent from anywhere. So thank you very much. And the next meeting will be next Wednesday, God willing. That's a need, and whoever it is. And thank you very much. Good night, everybody.
Yeah,
Thank you, Sarul.
next few days we will have good news. I'm also appealing to the company to come out with the newsletter and all these things. Right? I will continue doing that on your behalf, on our behalf. Thank you very much. Okay, we are one team, huh?
Yes, we are one team.
One team.
All right.
Thank you
guys.
Thank you, everyone. God bless all of us. Thank you.